All right, come and read with me, son, please. Why? Because the first thing we do is spend our time with God.
Maybe. Yeah.
All right, we're going to read the Despertar, mayo de 2015, Esperanza para las personas sin hogar. There have been days I didn't have food, you understand? Your great-grandfather, he had to eat from a garbage can in the United States. Someone threw a sandwich away and he said, "What's wrong with it?" And he went and took it back out. I have done the same thing. All right, now, that's because he and I were not carpenters. You understand?
Yeah.
Everybody needs a carpenter or a painter or a plumber or something. Now let's read. Ayuda
Ayuda
y esperanza
y esperanza
para
para
las personas
las personas
sin hogar.
sin hogar.
La gente se queda.
We didn't leave up there.
I know, but we're going to read the first sentence of each paragraph. La gente se
La
queda
gente se queda
sin hogar
sin hogar
por distintos
por
motivos.
distintos motivos.
All right. Este problema
Este problema
ha dejado de ser exclusivo de los países, ha dejado de ser exclusivo de los países en vías de desarrollo o de aquellos
de ellos
golpeados
golpeados
por la guerra o la crisis económica.
económica.
Paul, this I'm going to repeat because I want you to learn what psychology is. If a person is depressed, you can look at their physiology. Physiology is their physical body. They have their head down, right? So you can see them. They might be crying, but those are after effects. Before that, there are the thoughts. That's the psyche in the brain. The brain, Tony Robbins calls it psychology, all right? Or physiology is the body, and psychology is the brain.
No, you're gonna knock it down.
In psychology, my son, what thoughts are the kitten's attacking you? What thoughts are depressed people thinking? I'm a loser. She doesn't love me. Nobody loves me.
Dad, can we read?
I am homeless. All right, these are the brains, the thoughts. Bad thoughts make your psychology bad. All right, come on, make you feel sick. It's all right. Finish up, man.
Well, you change the topic every second.
All right, just repeat, but don't eat yet. All right, Paul Toro,
Paul Toro,
profesor de psicología,
profesor de psicología,
señala que
señala que
se ha convertido
se han convertido
en un asunto
en un asunto
muy preocupante
muy preocupante
en la mayoría
en la mayoría
de los países
de los países
desarrollados.
desarrollados.
Name 3 countries that are well developed.
Estados Unidos.
1.
What's it called? China? Asia?
I think China in some places
Londres,
is very
Japón,
advanced.
Japón.
Japan definitely is very well advanced.
Esa gente es super advanced.
They have the bullet train. A bullet train, 200 miles per hour. Okay, it starts off at little, okay? All right, everybody ready? You better be sitting down. Ready? Zoom. I don't know. I've never been on a bullet train. It would be fun.
Let's go find out.
All right, to Japan we go. Now, this is another reason you need to learn carpentry, man. You know how expensive Japan is? A cup of coffee, I heard, is $20.
Wow.
Here we have a fancy Starbucks. I think it's $5, $6. I'm not sure,
It's expensive for me.
but 20. All right, now you're already eating, son. Please concentrate here. You gotta give to God what is God's.
I'm hungry.
All right. Why are the developed countries having problems with homeless people?
Because
¿Por qué?
There's
En
a lot.
parte debido a que se han adoptado políticas de ayuda social que no dan resultados. Because of politics that don't work.
and
for
a lot
instance,
of people are homeless because they have no jobs.
Yes, but there are jobs in the United States, but who wants a minimum wage job? And I'm repeating the words of Jimmy Phipps. Aquí hay
What?
trabajos.
Who's who?
Jimmy Phipps was a guy put in prison, but
¿Quiere un poquito? ¿Quiere probar esto?
He was a friend of mine for a moment, right? When I was 19, he was teaching me things. And he was put in prison for something with the IRS,
Who?
right? Jimmy Phipps, James Ray Phipps from Texas, Colleyville, Texas. But he said, there are many minimum wage jobs. Who wants one?
Not many people.
You saw the movie Papi?
Well, half of it.
Half of it? That guy had 3 jobs, right? Could he feed his kids? Barely. 3 jobs. So la ayuda social, what are name of social service?
Cooking.
Food stamps. All right, from the government. They don't help. All right, and no, as Marva Collins said in her movie, did you see it? It said, drink my milk, do my will.
Oh yeah, I remember that. She was getting mad, and then when she was about to leave the door, like head out, he said, "That's one tough lady." You bet I am. She came back in.
That's right, in that movie. You know who Marva Collins is? We saw a movie about her. She started a school in Chicago in her home, West Side Preparatory School. It was in a ghetto. And her students became successful.
Except one.
Except one that nobody knows where he is. But they were not supposed to graduate from high school, and they were college
Maybe es una
graduates.
persona importante.
That could be it. Or he could be...
FBI or something.
he could have succumbed to the environment and become a drug dealer or something like that. He could be dead. Nobody knows. So, what did I say about Marva Collins? She started a school to help the children because the schools in Chicago were terrible. I was put in a private school in Chicago so I would not get beaten up. All right? Chicago is a black city inside. If you go on a bus, you can't even get to the suburbs on buses. On purpose, so that the black people will not go there. The center part of the city is black. In the daytime, everybody goes there. At night, it's a black city. If you look around the tall buildings in the surrounding areas,
Batman's name.
it's houses owned by the black people. The white people have moved out. They live in suburbs where you need a car to be able to get to it.
Una señora que el niño está en la escuela, es hispana, pero ella habla bastante inglés. Ella creció aquí, yo creo, aquí en Chicago. Ella vive en Chicago. Entonces se mudaron para acá, para aquí, a Deltona, Florida. Y ella dice que no le gusta, que ella va a regresar a Chicago. Yo dije, ¿what?
Who's this?
Ella me dijo a mí.
No. Who is this?
Chicago
You
could
fire?
be, you see, every brain has every
Okay.
head,
No, yo quiero
eat,
No.
eat all of it. Every
like this?
head, I love it. Every head has a different way of looking at things. Maybe her life in Chicago, she didn't get chased, she didn't get beat up, she didn't get robbed, she didn't get into any problems. She wasn't cold.
Ya, dice que no soporta el calor de aquí.
She's different than I am. Whereas I was 19 years old and I knew, or 16 now, 10, I already knew that my knees were hurting from the cold weather. You see, the cold weather is not the best place for me, but she is a person that likes it.
I thought you said you liked the cold weather.
It's okay to visit for 3 days and get out of there, play in the snow and get out of there. You don't want to live there, in my opinion. ¿Empeorará la situación de estas personas? Algunas han hallado consuelo al ver la esperanza que da la Biblia, de la cual hablaremos en breve. Ahora bien, la Biblia también contiene consejos que nos ayudan a todos a pasar menos necesidad y a tener mejor salud emocional. Las historias de Joe y Martín lo demuestran. Bye. You finished eating?
Yep.
All right. You still have stuff there on your plate, son. You see how I'm different from you?
Yeah.
My plates are blank by the time I finish eating. God bless you and those that surround you.